Big-time foul trouble for Nebraska right now. Still 12:47 left in the game.
Well, that's not good news for Nebraska, but they do have the depth to overcome foul problems. What they need right now is just 5 guys on the floor for Nebraska. They need to keep their composure and not get rattled on the road, but the Missouri crowd is going to have something to say about it here in the next few minutes.
Hey, it didn't take Mark Atkins very long either, did it?
No, he's a three-point shooter. When he comes in the game, he's ready to score. It doesn't take him long to get into the offense.
Now Missouri fighting back in the crowd, trying to get into it, and Hearns and help it.
Boy, again, a very critical time. He's going to insert Jamar Johnson, which is a great move right now. Get him back into the ball game because he's got 5 inexperienced players playing on the road, trying to hold on to a lead. The crowd is into it. You've got to settle him down. What do? You bring in your traffic cop, Jamar Johnson, the experienced player, and say, hey, guys, it's okay. We got a lead. Let's stay with what got us the lead. I think a great coaching decision by Danny Nee. Let's see if the gamble pays off.
Terrence Badgett, the freshman, came back in with him. Now Missouri hammering away at the deficit. Back within 3. Warren turns and looks. Heller trying to post Best inside. And Warren looked at him again, couldn't get it there. Now Smith. Now Warren. Could have sets the screen. And Amos Gregory got Warren, almost took the ball away.
Well, great job by Amos Gregory to show himself. He hedged out there, stopped the dribbler. Exactly what you want to do in that situation defensively. And a steal by Jamar Johnson. What a key play.
He stripped it from Mark Atkins. Badgett. Amos Gregory wanted the ball. They couldn't get it to him. Still the 3-point lead for Nebraska. 11:35 to play. Badgett to Boone to Best. Heller comes out to cover him. Goes to Amos Gregory, and back in the corner to Best, and the shot too strong, and Critic rebounds. May not be in the shot they wanted.
Not the shot they wanted. Right now, we're going to watch Missouri's defense, 4th in the nation again, at holding opponents to 39%. We're going to watch them step to the forefront. I really have a feeling.
Smith took it in traffic, and is going to be called for traveling. There was a bump. He was off balance. Norm Stewart's pretty sure his guy got fouled, but he's not going to win the case. 6th turnover charge to Missouri now. So the Huskers still have the 3-point lead. Still 11:10 to play in this game. So Norm Stewart's lifetime record against Nebraska. Jamar Johnson. Best open and sticks it. Tom Best getting his first 2 points in the contest. And a 5-point lead to Nebraska. Reggie Smith, Melvin Booker. Warren.
Well, I think right now your look has to be to Javon Crudup one way or another. Try to get him involved in the offense, maybe get him to the free throw stripe. But he's a load inside, and he's got Best guarding him. I think they need to try to take advantage of that matchup. Let's see if they get it to him.
Well, they got it to him at the line, maybe not where you were thinking of. Now Warren tries it from the outside, short with a try. Crudup trying to keep it alive, and the ball is out of bounds to Nebraska. Crudup got the last hand on it.
Well, you're exactly right. That's not where they want Javon Crudup to have the ball. But I think their idea is good. They've got Javon Crudup. He's playing well right now. Let's get him the ball, at least get him to the foul stripe and try to get 2 easy ones.
Now a little full court pressure from Missouri. Nebraska handled it well. Badgett finds Jamar Johnson. Gregory working inside against Warren. And a foul is going to be called on Amos Gregory. Second foul on Gregory. The Huskers get the ball back, give the ball back to Missouri. Tigers down 5, 10:06 to play, and Danny Nee saying, hey, play smart, play smart. He's got to love the effort he's getting from his team here right now.
Both teams, Fred, are really playing hard, giving a lot of effort. Both coaches really coaching well, making a lot of chess moves right now. Kind of the chess match is already starting to form as far as substitutions, and I think it's going to really boil down to execution and who's going to get their inside game going again.
Reggie Smith tried to take it to the bucket. He's knocked out of bounds. You saw Lamont Frazier back in. Mark Atkins out. Here's today's Schick game tracer. Nebraska with that big 24-6 run, and Missouri after 1 turnover in the first half, 5 in the second half, and the Huskers have come back to take the lead. And Frazier with a quick turnaround jump shot. 8 points now for Lamont Frazier. He knew he was going to shoot it when he caught it. 3-point lead, Nebraska. Gregory low against Warren, goes to work, turnaround shot blocked by Javon Crudup. Second guy again.
Yeah, another great example. Jeff Warren was the defender, did a great job positioning himself between the offensive player and the basket, allowed the second defender to come into the play. Crudup steps up, swats it out of bounds towards the cheerleaders.
Well, Best is pinned in the corner and was able to throw it off Warren and get it out of bounds. He had picked up the dribble. Warren had him off balance, back on his heels.
Watch the block. Watch Crudup come into the play. Boom, right there. The second guy comes over. The offensive player is not aware of the help defense. Has a nice job of blocking the shot.
Nebraska inbounds to Jerron Boone, the freshman. Badgett, another freshman, for three.
Whoa. He lightened it up.
Terrence Badgett has 7 points, and it's a 6-point lead for the Huskers now with 9:24 to play. At one time in the first half, Missouri led by 11, and now we have a whistle blowing and a foul down inside. Amos Gregory whistled again, and that's going to be his third foul, and he is the 5th Husker player to be tagged with his 3rd foul in this game.
Nice job of Missouri again. Crudup establishes position on the block. Gregory with just a little push, got the baseline official right on top of it. Amos Gregory doesn't think so.
Danny Nee talking to Gregory as he brings him out of the ballgame. 5 Husker players have 3 fouls right now. Now Crudup struggling at the line. He's 0 for 3 today, has 10 points in the ball game, but somewhere along the line Missouri has to start sticking some free throws, and there's one. That game up in Nebraska, there were 81 free throws shot in that game, but listen to this. Missouri in that game was only 19 for 38 at the free throw stripe, and Nebraska was only 23 for 43, and as we talk about it, Crudup gets 2. It's a 4-point lead. 9:15 left in the game. What has happened to free throw shooting all over the country? Worst free throw shooting in Division I since 1958. And a whistle blowing down in the lane and another foul inside. This time on Missouri. It's on Reggie Smith, his first foul. Checkmate.
On Terrence Badgett.
It's on Terrence Badgett, and that's his 4th. It's on Terrence Badgett of Nebraska. It's his 4th, and Missouri gets the ball back.
Freddie made a good point about free throw shooting percentages being down across the country this year. I really think it's a direct correlation to the amount of practice time you can have with your team in the gym, the 20-hour limit right now. You don't have a lot of extra time, 30 or 45 minutes a day, to shoot free throws like you used to.
Well, let me ask you this, too. What about the street game? It seems like the game now is shoot a 3 or power it to the basket and try to dunk the basketball. You don't see the little 12, 15-foot jump shot coming out of your offense like you did before the 3-point rule.
Well, I think that 3-point stripe has done a lot of good things for basketball, but it has taken away, I think, the shooter's ability to knock down the 12 to 15-foot shots, because if they're in a gym by themselves in the afternoon, they're hanging around that 3-point stripe or they're working on their dunks.
3-point lead now for Nebraska, 8:48 to play. Reggie Smith got 1 of 2.
Well, Missouri really working hard on defense right now. A good man-to-man containment defense going to make Nebraska earn their points the last 8:35 of this ball game.
Jamar Johnson saved it. Now he's going to launch from the corner, and he got it and got knocked down. No foul. Count the 3. Jamar Johnson. What a shot he hit from the corner. Good Lord. That's his first basket of the day.
What a way to get it.
He gets the long rebound and gets the shot himself, and now it's a 6-point lead for Nebraska again. And a steal by Derek Chandler, and he can't control it. He couldn't control it.
Boy, Jamar Johnson, look at this shot right here. He just kind of thinks about it. Well, I guess I'll go ahead. I'm going to draw the foul probably and just put it up. At least I get to shoot 3 free throws. Instead, he ends up on the deck. The ball goes through the hoop. He's on the other end playing defense now.
6-point lead, Huskers. Reggie Smith picked up by Best. Corner Crudup. Nebraska moving the zone. There's the attack to the middle. Warren kicks it back out to Booker. Skip it to Reggie Smith. Nebraska reacted to it.
Well, the skip pass. They're in a 1-3-1 zone right now. Nebraska is the skip pass. A lot of times is what gets you shots against the 1-3-1 zone. Watch the skip pass over the top.
Frazier, corner, Crudup, maybe out of his range, and short with the try, and Best clears the rebound for Nebraska, tries to save it. It's deflected out of bounds, and it's going to be Missouri basketball. Timeout here, 7:36 left. Back after this from Phillips 66, the Performance Company.
Chris Reynolds, Pat Graham, Brian Evans, Matt Nover, and Greg Graham, the 5 in white for Indiana.
I don't think Evans tips when he gets his haircuts.
He shouldn't. Biggest lead of the ball game. A 15-point Indiana lead with 2:56 left in the first half, and Glenn Robinson with only 7 in the first half here. The Big Ten's leading scorer, averaging 24 overall.
Rushing their offense. Plenty of time.
Waddell.
A lot of flyers.
And Martin.
A guarantee. And
Up.
Poise under pressure necessary when you play on the road and against this terrific man-to-man defense that pays attention to detail. When you see 2 people on Robinson, it dictates one is free. Now, you may not have the shot because they do.
in the business guarantee.
And you can get.
Seems that some boys just don't know how to play nice.
So you wanna play tough?
Introducing the bold new Ford Ranger.
You say you wanna play mean?
With its new look, Ranger's changing the rules. The stance is wider, and with push-button 4-wheel drive and a new body full of curves, guess we're just not playing fair.
Rest never rest. Ford's got a new machine.
Remember to enter the Phillips 66 Super Clean Sweepstakes for a chance to win a trip for 2 to Hawaii or the 1993 National Collegiate Basketball Championship. And for a limited time, get a sports cap of your favorite Big 8 team for just $2.99 when you fill up at participating Phillips 66 outlets.
There's a good look at the free throws right now by Missouri. 11 for 21. I think Nebraska knew coming in, Missouri last in the league in free throw shooting. If it's close, let's commit a foul, let our depth play out the game, and make Missouri try to beat us from the free throw strike.
Jeff Warren got a big stick back right there of a Reggie Smith miss, and it's now a 4-point lead in Nebraska, 7:15 left, and the Huskers beat the full court pressure. Piatkowski shot it quickly, and Chubby's there and foul. Reggie Smith gets Chubby. Second on Reggie Smith. Boy, I tell you what, Nebraska not playing to protect the lead. They're playing to increase it. Piatkowski went for 3 in a hurry.
That's okay. That's Danny Nee's theory. He wants to take the first available good shot, whether it's 6 seconds into that shot clock or 40 seconds into it. He wants his players to know they got the offensive freedom to jump up and shoot the basketball and not feel the pressure of, if I miss it, I'm coming out of the game. Is this a good shot? Is it not? He just wants them to know good shots from bad shots. Take them when we have them. And you have to stay aggressive on the road. A lot of times you get a lead, you start playing tentative, holding the ball, and that backfires on you. It's kind of like the prevent defense in football. How many times you see a team go to a prevent defense in football, allow the team to just go right down, march, and score a touchdown?
Nebraska now 7 free at the line, and give Piatkowski credit. He was the guy that saved the miss that time. And now we have a whistle down alongside the lane where there was a tangle of bodies over there. Javon Crudup's 3rd personal foul comes with 6:57 left in the game. That is the 4th team foul on Missouri. Nebraska has 8.
Fred Missouri.
Chandler got the shot down. He has 12.
Excuse me, they're back to their offensive woes, I think, a little bit in the second half. Well, they had 40 points at the half, and now they got 59 with 6:40 to go. That's 19 points. Not a lot of offensive production in the second half.
Booker couldn't change it. Well, good block out. Jamar Johnson took the rebound away from Jeff Warren and then turned the ball over. He did a great basic thing fundamentally down at the baseline with a block out and then lost the ball. Norm looking for the spark, getting Mark Atkins back in the game to replace Reggie Smith. Reggie gave him some good minutes.
Gave him some good solid minutes. Be interesting to see when Jed Frost checks back into the game, because he's done a nice job at the point guard position. But I think they need the 3-point shooting of Atkins. They need some offensive spark right now. Therefore, you insert your 3-point shooter and see if he can get a hot hand the last 6:30 of the game.
Well, he's hit 9 of his last 16 3-point attempts. 6:30 left in the game. Missouri down 7. Nebraska in the zone. That zone's been good to him, Jimmy.
Well, they've switched now from a 1-3-1 where you saw Jamar Johnson playing the baseline to a 2-3 zone. I think they probably feel like they can cover 3-point shooters better in a 2-3 zone.
What a move by Lamont Frazier for his 10th point of the ball game. 5-point lead Nebraska. 6:12 to play. Chandler lost the handle on at the baseline, but it was off the foot or the leg of Chris Heller.
Well, Lamont Frazier has the ability to create his own offense. Look, 2 or 3 dribbles into the lane, the hesitation move inside. 2 points for Lamont Frazier.
Chandler tried to get it to Piatkowski, taken away by Javon Crudup. Solid defense, Mizzou. Melvin Booker moving it up with the Tigers down 5 and 5:57 to play. Missouri needs a good possession right here. Atkins going to let one go for 3, and it's off the front of the rim, but saved by Lamont Frazier, and he's fouled. Lamont Frazier, the man you would expect to do it, is trying to bring Missouri back. .5:47 to play now. That foul was on Chubbuck, just his second. There's the foul trouble for Nebraska. Look at that. 6 players with 3 or 4 fouls. Badgett has 4. Now Derek Chandler's coming out, and so is Jamar Johnson.
You saw a lot of guys there from Nebraska with 3 fouls, but with 5:47 left to go, you've got 10 guys that you can play. It is a concern, yes, because you don't want to lose, I think, specifically Jamar Johnson. But those other guys on the floor, you've got to realize you've got depth on the bench. Let's go ahead and play this thing out. There's only 5:40 to go. You got a bunch of guys with 3 fouls. Let's play it out. We can't lose our aggressiveness right now. And I don't think you can really get too concerned with how do you protect guys. You got to play the game and rely on your bench.
Missouri getting hurt at the free throw line again today. Lamont Frazier gets 1 out of 2. And Mizzou right at that 50% mark at the line again today, and they're down 4 points with 5:43 to play. They're 12 for 23 at the line right now. So just slightly over 50%, and it's hurting them. They're trailing by 4, 5:33 to play. Piatkowski, pretty tough catch right there. Not a very good pass, and he saved it.
Well, look at that half-court defense by Missouri right now. All 5 guys are down. Even the guys away from the ball, they're down, they're intent. They realize the importance right now of shutouts on the defensive end, and they're getting some. That was another one.
Look at Booker moving in the lane. Booker is fouled by Andre Woolridge. 5:14 to play.
The shutout on the defensive end with a steal. Now watch Booker, but watch the defensive job by Woolridge. He gets back, stays between the man and the basket, and really went up, just committed a little bit of a slap down foul. But that's a nice job by Woolridge of not allowing Booker to get around him and have a chance for a 3-point play.
Booker gets his 6th point of the day, leaving him 2 points away from 1,000. He's averaged 18 points a game over his last 10, and has only 6 today. And now Atkins goes out and Reggie Smith back in. Booker, an 81% shooter, could get Missouri within 2 here with 5:14 to play. We've got a battle going in Columbia. Missouri up by 11 in the first half. The Huskers up by 7 in the second half. And now with the 2 free throws from Melvin Booker, it's a 2-point game, and Melvin Booker has 999 career points. Woolridge to the baseline walk. The Huskers turn it over, and Missouri has a chance to go in front, and they're going to get Jamar Johnson right back in the game.
Well, he's coming in for Smith. Now, earlier when Smith checked in, I heard some boos in this arena, and I didn't like it. I don't like for a young man to come in who's playing as hard as he can and have some boos. But it's a great move by Norm Stewart. He knew he was putting him in for defensive purposes. Now he comes back with the offensive player, Atkins. That's a nice coaching job.
Crudup in the middle. He got it off a soft roll. Javon Crudup picks up his 14th point of the game. We're tied at 66, and Jamar Johnson back in for the Huskers to try to settle the offense down. Now the crowd in Columbia beginning to come to life with 4:43 left in the game. Boone Lowe to best. He's fouled by Javon Crudup. That's his 4th. 4:39 to play, and Crudup saddled with his 4th foul now.
Well, it's been a physical ball game all afternoon. Watch Best right here, though. Boom, pins his man, gets him on his back. Crudup has to reach around and foul.
Now Badgett and Chandler return for Nebraska. Chubbuck and Jerron Boone sit down. Danny Nee really running him off the bench. 4:39 left in this one. That's team foul number 5 on Missouri. Nebraska's committed 10. Nebraska put Missouri at the line to shoot 2 every time they foul from here on out. And Best with a miss. And here come the Tigers with a chance to take the lead with 4:29 to play. And now it's Missouri getting off the deck and fighting back after falling behind by 7. Low to Crudup. He's double teamed. He's going to give it up to Lamont Frazier at the baseline, and the jump shot over the rim. Nebraska gets it back, still tied with 4:13 to play. The freshman, Badgett. Look at the battle, and Booker goes up and gets it. And the Tigers are out 3-on-2. And a foul is going to be called. Booker will shoot 2. Boy, he brought it out of there in a hurry.
Well, that's the ability of Booker. Watch, he gets the rebound, but then his very next thought is, let's go, baby. Here we go, down the floor. They're coming at you hard, and he got a foul from behind. That's an experienced guard play. He wasn't happy with just getting the rebound. He knew, brother, let's take this thing down the floor and get some points out of it.
So Terrence Badgett fouls out with 4 minutes and 4 seconds to play, and he may not be the last guy to exit this game with fouls. Jerron Boone will replace him. Terrence Badgett fouls out for the 5th time this year, and he averages 15 minutes a game.
Well, we're back to the chess match now as Smith checks back in for Atkins. Again, it's for defensive purposes. The next dead ball, Atkins will come back in for offensive purposes. That's a good coaching move. Norm Stewart is not happy about it. He recognizes what the crowd's doing right now, and he's not happy about it, and I agree with him.
Booker looking for the lead for Missouri and the 1,000th point in his career if this goes. And he got them both. 1,000 points for Melvin Booker, and the lead back to Mizzou, 67-66. The Tigers by 2. 4:04 left in the game. Now Nebraska has to find the answer. Jamar Johnson, the point guard at midcourt. Saying just run the offense. Low it goes. Chandler Strong in there. Oh, great move, and the shot wouldn't fall. They made him change the shot. He did a good job of it. He just couldn't finish. And Frazier running it at the other end, lost the ball and saves it in the corner. And Piatkowski's all over him. He threw it off Piatkowski, and it'll be out of bounds to Missouri with 3:42 to play. We have a timeout here. Missouri by 2, and we're back after this message from Schick Tracer.
Since your face can't adjust to your razor should adjust to your face, which is exactly why we designed the Schick Tracer. The Schick Tracer is the only razor with blades that bend and flex to the unique shape of your face. So the Tracer gets in close for a clean, comfortable shave. And since you can't change your face, maybe you should change your razor. Schick, we're changing the face of shaving.
It's clearly a metaphor for life's inequities, a brilliantly cynical vision, skewed by a fatal.
Why is every picture
captures the ennui
worth 1,000 words?
Don't you think?
Hey, nachos. Kind of makes me hungry.
Me too.
Try a beer that drinks like a light with real draft taste, but dry.
Nachos.
Hardly.
It's artfully different.
This land is for our family. Our soul is in this earth. Our roots run deep. We are born into this place.
In university tests, Counter consistently controls rootworms and other major corn pests better than any other product.
It's our land to keep. Our roots run deep.
Today's Pizza Hut delivery of the game here, and it's not going to be your usual delivery. Well, Lamont Frazier almost loses the ball, but saves it down here with this play.
Great hustle play. There's been several great hustle plays and smart plays in this ball game. There's a great example of one right there.
Able to throw it off Piatkowski and keep the ball for Missouri. Now they throw the long pass to Warren. There are the fouls to give and the timeouts today. 2-point lead, Missouri. 3:32 left in the game. The Tigers with possession. Atkins against the Nebraska zone. To the baseline, Kruda. Quick reaction by Nebraska. Now the ball goes quickly around, and Booker to the basket for a big bucket. Missouri by 4. 3:16 to play. Oh, what a slice to the basket by Booker. Now Chandler trying to answer the ball knocked loose. It'll be Nebraska basketball at the baseline with 3:11 to play. And Chevy coming back into the lineup now for the Huskers.
Danny Nee wanted a foul on that play, but Missouri is really doing a nice job the last 2 or 3 times down the floor of collapsing inside defensively, not allowing easy points by Nebraska's inside players.
A little pushing and shoving in the lane, and Well, the official stopping it right there to make sure that play stays clean along the lane. Jerron Boone, the freshman, trying to get it inbounds, and now we've got a whistle and a foul on the inbounds play. And that is on Jeff Warren of Missouri, his second foul. The officials really working hard now to control the game. Norm Stewart didn't like the call, but they had just warned him.
Well, you want that communication between the officials and the players and the coaches, but the officials, they've got to stay on top of this. It's a physical game with 3:11 to go. They're going to stay on top of it, let the players decide, but on the other hand, not let anyone gain an unfair advantage.
Nebraska down 4:38 on the shot clock. 3 minutes left in the game. Piatkowski with a long three. 16 for Piatkowski. It's a 1-point game. It took a little guts to let that thing go.
Well, he does it all for Nebraska. What a step-up and go-to guy Danny Nee has in Eric Piatkowski.
Run couldn't hit Frazier on the cut. Now it comes back to Atkins. Nebraska back in the zone and battling. Warren high. 25 on the shot clock. Atkins along with a try, and Chubbuck gets the tip back out to Jamar Johnson, and the Huskers have a chance to go back in front. They've got Chandler low for the lean, and he got it. And it's back in front for Nebraska now. 14 for Derek Chandler. And it's 71-70 Huskers, and you see the clock, 2:17 to play, and they are going at one another now in Columbia. That's going to be a foul on Derek Chandler on the reach when the ball came down inside. That's the third foul on Derek Chandler. 5 lead changes now, most of them coming in the last couple of minutes. We're down to 2:12 to play. Every time Missouri goes to the line now, they're shooting 2. The Huskers over 10 team fouls. Now Reggie Smith in for the defensive stop. Atkins goes out for Missouri. Kudup will go to the line. Javon Kudup hit his last 2 free throws. 2 for 5 for the day at the line.
Free throw shooting is, you say free throw shooting is so important. See Missouri's averaged 60% from the line, last in the Big 8.
In the last 2 minutes, they've shot him better than that. 71%. Kudup now gets it a 71-71 tie, the 5th tie we've had. Piatkowski, Jamar Johnson, 1:57 to play. Now the Huskers have the more experienced team out there. They have 1 freshman on the floor right now, Jerron Boone. Sometimes they have the 4 freshmen out together. There's a foul on Booker before the shot went up. Melvin Booker's second foul comes with 1:46 left in the game. And now both teams will shoot free throws. First game up in Lincoln between these two teams was settled by 3-point shots and free throws. Free throw line so important here today. There's the 3-point shooting. Nebraska with 6, Missouri with 2. That's the threes. The freeze. Nebraska was 7 out of 8. Missouri 17 of 29. Piatkowski makes it. His first free throw attempt of the day, and he has 17 points today.
First game was freeze and threes. I think the second game has been freeze and trees because it's been a game inside in the paint all afternoon.
It's been clang and bang for Missouri. Free throws coming off the rim and then bodies banging inside and then getting it back. Piatkowski gets them both. 2-point lead Nebraska. 1:46 left in the game. Heck of a game at that. Glad you joined us this afternoon.
Nebraska now, excuse me, Fred, back in their man-to-man defense.
Kudup working down on the baseline. There's not a shot there for him. And he's going to have to give it up to Booker. 28 on the shot clock. 1:27 left in the game. Booker tried to take it inside and almost lost it. Saved by Frazier. 19 on the shot clock. Booker lost the handle. I don't know if that ball hit Ed to Hightower or not, but either way, I don't think it affected anything. Doesn't matter. He's in play. Smith off the baseline. He's in for defense and tried to get him a bucket, couldn't. And now here comes Nebraska leading by 2 with 1:04 to play. They'll have to shoot it. The shot clock is still running with 36 seconds on the shot clock. 58 seconds left in the game. Missouri needs a defensive stop right here. Reggie Smith and Piatkowski, and a foul out on the floor. They fouled Piatkowski, who just hit 2 free throws. He's a 74% shooter. Third foul on Reggie Smith, and now Atkins and Heller checking back in for Missouri for action at the offensive end after the free throws. 50 seconds left in the game.
Nice shot by Nebraska that time. They went to the spread offense, got their best ball handlers out around the half-court stripe, kept the ball in the hands of their best ball handlers and free throw shooters. Missouri had to put them on the foul stripe, try to make them earn it on the road from the line.
Eric Piatkowski, 6'7" junior, has hit 3 straight free throws down the stretch now for the Huskers. They have a 3-point lead. 50 seconds to play. Great concentration. Again, a 74% shooter. 4 straight free throws hit by Piatkowski. 50 seconds to play. Nebraska gets this timeout. They lead by 4, and we're back after this from your local Phillips 66 dealer.
Roll into your nearest Phillips 66 station and enter the Super Clean Sweepstakes for a chance to win a trip for 2 to Hawaii or to the National College Basketball Championship or other valuable prizes. Stop in soon because either way, it'll be a ball.
At Phillips 66, we try to make sure we thank every one of our customers. But just in case we forgot, thank you. We appreciate your business at Phillips 66, the performance company.
Jimmy and Chris for Nuprin.
Jimmy, relax. Have some fun.
Who says I'm not having fun?
You can't go on forever.
Want to bet?
Admit it. Sometimes it hurts.
Ooh. So I Nup it.
Nup it.
And it's gone.
I Nup it too.
Nuprin works for me.
It's strong medicine.
Some people know how to stay in shape.
Why, thank you, Jimmy.
Nup it.
With Nuprin, the body pain medicine. Now from the makers of Nuprin, Nup it with new backache for lower back pain.
Here we are with 50 seconds to play. Nebraska up by 4. Neither side with a foul to give. Each of them with 2 timeouts to call and the possession arrow pointing Missouri's direction. But 50 seconds to go. And the Tigers have to score on 2 possessions somehow.
They don't need a 3 right now. I think if you're in the huddle with Missouri Tigers, you tell them, hey, we got to go down. We got to get a good shot, a good quick shot. We don't necessarily need a 3. We'll take it if it's open, but it's most important that we get some points on the board this possession.
And there's hardly anyone out there to foul for Nebraska. Atkins with a 3. Mark Atkins. Boy, the substitution by Norm paid off. 1-point game, 36 seconds to play, and they fouled Chubbuck, a 70% shooter who is 1 for 2 at the line today. The worst shooter out there for Nebraska free throw wise is Derek Chandler at 62, and you're not going to be able to foul him because he's not going to get the ball down there. So it's up to Bruce Chubbuck now. He could get him back up by 3. Now Mark Atkins is still out there. He just hit a big one.
Well, he said hit a big shot, but it was a big screen by Melvin Booker, a very unselfish play. Booker sets the screen, frees Atkins up just for a second, which is all the time he needs, and he drains it. A big shot.
Nebraska by 1, and Chubbuck looking into that crowd, standing up and waving their arms down there. It's off the rim. Heller rebounds. 35 seconds to play. Missouri down 2. Booker.
Well, I think you have to look right now at Booker or get the ball to Javon Crudup inside. Try to find a way to get the ball inside where something good can happen for you.
There it is for Crudup. The shot misses, and the rebound, Piatkowski knocked loose, saved by Heller. Inside Boo. Shot won't go. Atkins had it, and he's fouled with 9.5 seconds to play. Oh, what action down there. Booker got a shot. It wouldn't fall. And a flurry of action at the baseline. Piatkowski had it, couldn't keep it. And now 9.5 seconds to play, and Missouri on the line.
Well, there you see the shot by Crudup, and then the rebound is so important, but then Piatkowski is stripped from behind. A nice pass by Heller. Just great effort in there. Great effort.
Danny Nee has taken a timeout. 9.5 seconds to play. Missouri down 1 on the free throw line when we come back.
Since your face can't adjust to your razor should adjust to your face, which is exactly why we designed the Schick Tracer. The Schick Tracer is the only razor with blades that bend and flex to the unique shape of your face. So the Tracer gets in close for a clean, comfortable shave. And since you can't change your face, maybe you should change your razor. Schick. You're changing the face of shaving.
This land is for our family. Our soul is in this earth. Our roots run deep. We are born into this place.
Counter Lock and Load. The best, most consistent insect control you can get, now in a closed handling system.
It's our land to keep our roots run deep.
Boy, what a flurry of activity down along the baseline, and there now the situation. Nebraska still leading by 1, but it'll be 2 free throws for Atkins when we come back. 9.5 seconds to go. Even if he gets them both, Nebraska's still going to have time to get back up court.
Well, a lot of decisions being made right now by Norm Stewart and Danny Nee. Make sure you got the right guys in the game, playing the right positions. But you're right, Missouri, if they make them both, Nebraska still has time to get the ball in the hands of their best ball handler, Jamar Johnson. Let him take it up that floor as far as he can on penetration. Look for Chandler or Piatkowski inside.
This one for the tie now. The first one misses. And Missouri just 17 for 30 at the free throw line today. Atkins is 69% shooter, one of their better shooters, for the tie. We are tied with 9.5 seconds to play. Now the pressure from Missouri. Chandler's got the ball, doesn't want it, gives it up to Chubby. 5 seconds to play, and he walked. With 5 seconds to play, he walked at the Missouri end of the court. The Tigers are going to get a shot.
That's a great job by the Missouri Tigers, putting on some full court pressure, not allowing Nebraska to just bring the ball up off of the dribble. Great job by Missouri.
Missouri has called timeout. They've got the ball with 5 seconds to play. We're tied at 75.
This land is for our family. Our soul is in this earth. Our roots run deep. We are born into this place.
In university tests, Counter consistently controls rootworms and other major corn pests better than any other product.
It's our land to keep our roots run deep. We know we see all the men you have to be. Just how much you give, all the lives you live.
From Gillette Sensor Technology comes the Gillette Series. Shaving, aftershave, and deodorant products to help a man look, feel, and be his best. The Gillette Series. With Gillette Sensor, it's redefining men's grooming.
Well, the Huskers and the Tigers are down to it now. 5.2 seconds to play. Chubby called for traveling. The ball comes back to Missouri, and the Tigers have a shot at a win after falling behind by 7 in the second half. Frazier will handle the inbounds pass. They've got Booker deflected by Jamar Johnson. 3 seconds to play, and he's fouled by Booker. And Johnson will go to the line with 2 seconds to play, and Booker's on the floor and hurt. The interception and a steal by Jamar Johnson. Booker's hurting. We'll go back and show you what happened when Johnson steals the pass.
Jamar Johnson, what a great defensive play. With his lead hand, gets out, and he's going to take, he knows the contact is coming, but he's going to get a chance to win it from the free throw stripe. Booker looked like he may have turned his ankle there. He's holding it. What a great defensive play by Jamar Johnson, and that's what you want in the huddle if you were Danny Nee coming out of the timeout. Hey, we've got to stay aggressive. We're not going to just sit back and let him have a free look and a free shot at the basket. Stay aggressive defensively. They got the turnover because of it. Jamar Johnson, how much does he mean to Danny Nee's club? He leads them in assists. He leads them in steals. There was another one right there. But the point guard is so important winning on the Big 8, especially on the road. Jamar Johnson has made some huge plays for him. The 3 earlier where he fell to the ground in front of the Nebraska bench, the steal. But now right now, if you're Missouri or if you're a basketball fan at all, you're concerned about Melvin Booker and his ankle. Hope that he's okay. He's a great young man.
We are tied at 75-75. It will be a 2-shot foul. And Booker now walking off under his own power. Norm Stewart looking on. Jamar Johnson intercepted the pass just behind the midcourt line and took off with the basket. Booker, chasing him, knew he had no choice but to foul him. So now with 2 seconds left in the game, we're tied at 75-75, and Jamar Johnson will go to the line, a 70% shooter. He is 2 for 2 today with 5 points. And now Jeff Warren is going to return to the Missouri lineup, and there's not going to be much Mizzou can do except hope that he misses to go to overtime. They'll have 2 seconds even on a miss. Jamar Johnson will get 2 shots, and he only needs to make 1 to put him in front. 75-75 tie. 2 seconds to play. Nebraska trying to pull out a win on the road. Down by 11 in the first half, up by 7 in the second half, and tied now with 2 seconds left. There's Jamar Johnson. Nebraska by 1 with 2 seconds to play. And now Danny Nee is going to pull everybody back off the line. He's saying, get off the line, don't foul him. Still 2 seconds to go. The miss. Warren rebounds. Lamont Frazier throws from midcourt and didn't get it. It's over. And Nebraska wins one on the road, 76-75 at Missouri. A big win for Danny Nee and the Huskers here this afternoon, coming away with a 1-point victory after falling behind by 11 early. So Nebraska goes to 17-8, 5-5 in the Big 8. Missouri at 15-10, 4-6 in the Big 8.